This is a difficult and tragic day
The
for our campus
suicide that
community.
has shocked Rutgers University in New Jersey. This morning,
The
officials
school is proposing more suicide prevention measures.
That might cause this to die by suicide.
So what was it that you wanted to do?
Die.
Do you know why?
It's really like one of those things where if you've never felt it, it's like impossible to explain.
Physically, like stomach aches every single freaking day. And it wasn't like hunger, it was stress. I was so stressed out.
It feels like I'm being like spun in a circle, but also pulled like a million different ways.
Like there was days where I couldn't even get up. Like I would spend half of the day in bed, not sleeping, but just in bed, awake, trying to force myself to get up, but I couldn't.
And like a terrible knot in my stomach.
It just feels so never ending.
And I'll sleep like 16 hours a day.
I mean, basically I slept for an entire year. I woke up to take meds and go to therapy.
And I'll like wake up to like eat like the smallest portion of food because I'm not hungry, but I know I need to eat.
Maybe have something to eat and then sleep because being awake was just like way too painful.
Not like loving, you know what I mean? At a point I just didn't love myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't care about myself.
Just very alone, being very alone.
You know, I was just like I was living a completely different reality than I live now.
Like there is that part of me that's just too prideful to just come out and be like, yo, I'm sad right now and I need help.
I was reluctant for a long time to go on medication because I didn't want to attribute my happiness or my well-being to taking a pill every day.
So depression isn't sadness. It's literally your system, your levels of serotonin are literally depressed. Like everything is pushed down more. So it doesn't mean that you're just super sad all the time. It's like more so like a numbness.
I mean, the amount of times that I like stood on a subway platform just like standing there like watching trains go by for like 2 hours.
No matter what I do, I can't feel anything. But I don't really want to feel anything.
And what I'm feeling is like definitely gonna be the rest of my life. Like I don't see myself ever getting out of this hole.
I went to the health center once to have therapy when I had hit a rock bottom, and the therapist wasn't helpful at all.
It's extremely hard to speak up and say you need help, you do it, and you feel like you're like not heard. It's like, that could be it for some people. Like, oh, this is what help feels like.
The only time I ever hear about them being like, oh yeah, come to the counselors, is when a student has committed suicide.
If you say that you still think about killing yourself, they don't want you to be an NYU student, because then another NYU student kills themselves.
They call it the wellness center. The wellness center.
They put up metal gates and boats so you can't kill yourself jumping off one of the banisters in the library. So yeah, they're doing a great job.
That's wrong. Like, that's wrong.
I think it's really important to understand as a college student that you're not alone and that other students are going through the same thing as you.
The more it's talked about, the less alone the people who suffer from it feel.